Hello, welcome back. It's another great episode of Stone Cinema tonight. The film is We Bought Jurassic Park. Basically, it starts out with Matt Damon, who plays this single father who just sucks at being a dad. One morning, he's like, bye kids, have a good day. And then the other dad comes up and he's like, I know your wife just died, but you need to really attempt to get your life together for your kid's sake. Matt Damon's like, you're right. This ad blows up in the wind and smacks him in the face. It says island off the coast of Costa Rica, very cheap. He's like, So when he goes to pick up his kids and he's like, how was your day? And the daughter's like, it was great, I made a new friend. And the son's like, ugh. So they drive home and the son goes upstairs, slams his door, and Matt Damon turns to his daughter and he's like, honey, am I doing anything right? And she's like, well, Dad, you're a lot handsomer than the other dads. Most of them are played by C-listers. Matt Damon's like, well, I guess I've got that going for me. So she goes to bed and he pulls out his laptop and is looking up the property. Looks nice. So he buys some tickets to go down there. The next morning, their bags are packed and the kids are like, Dad, where are we going? And he's like, just trust me, kids. They get to the island and JB Smooth's like, welcome to Isla Nublar. I'm the realtor here. Matt Damon's like, wow, this place looks so jungly. JB's like, yes, we have a very warm climate. Let me show you around the property. So he takes him up and Matt Damon's like, okay, what's the complication here? What's the deal? And JB's like, well, and then roar, it's a zoo. The daughter's like, yay! JB's like, before you make up your mind, let me introduce you to the staff. So this blonde woman comes up and she's like, hi, I'm Dr. Sattler. I'm the head of animals. Matt Damon's like, I'm a single father who really needs something to bring his family back together. And she's like, there's been a ton of families that have been brought together by this place. It'll do just the thing for you. Don't worry about it. He's like, well, if you say so, okay, where do I sign? And the kids are like, yay, we bought a zoo. Fuck yeah. Dr. Sattler's like, let me show you some of the animals. They get out to the field with all the apatosauruses and the iguanodons and the stegosaurus. And she's like, these are just some of our herbivores. They eat grass. The son's like, that's lame. She's like, well, let me show you some of our other dinosaurs that I think you might like better. So they drive over to this giant bird cage thing. She's like, come on in. Don't forget to close the door though. So they go inside, there's a bunch of pterodactyls flying around, and the kid's like, wow, you were right. And Matt Damon's like, this is gonna be such a great experience for us. All you need is 20 seconds of courage. Right then, a pterodactyl swoops in and grabs the son and flies right out the door that Matt Damon left open. Dr. Sattler's like, who left that door open? And Matt Damon's like, it doesn't matter. So they run back out. Dr. Sattler's like, it looks like he's flying towards the predator zone. That's where the T-Rexes are. He's like, what? And she's like, no, don't worry about it. Let's get in the car, come on. And it starts raining. They're following the pterodactyl. She's like, did you see where it went? And the daughter's like, there! Up in the tree, the pterodactyl's sitting on the top, but the kid's hanging off one of the branches. And he's like, ah! Dr. Sattler's like, here, wait here, girl. They run over to the tree, and Matt Damon's like, son, don't move, okay? Everything's gonna be fine. And he's like, stop saying that! Everything bad happens when you say that. Lightning strikes the fence. Matt Damon's like, what just happened? Dr. Sattler's like, I think the lightning took out the main power. All of a sudden, stomp, 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 crash, and the cables break. And they turn, and the T-Rex is there, Dr. Sattler's like, don't move, okay? The T-Rex can't see anything that doesn't move. The son's moving around a bunch on the branch, and the T-Rex going over there. The pterodactyl's working his way down towards him still, and the kid's freaking the fuck out. So Matt Damon grabs a flare. He's like, hey, over here, you stupid giant lizards. The dinosaurs are like, hey, that's not very nice. And the pterodactyl swoops down to eat him. And Matt Damon's like, oh shit, and throws the flare up, dives out of the way. The pterodactyl goes for the flare, and the T-Rex grabs the pterodactyl, just chowing away, and barely misses Matt Damon with his foot. The kid manages to slide down the T-Rex's back. The T-Rex heads off into the jungle again because he's satisfied with his meal. The son's like, Dad, I was almost fucking eaten. What the hell? And he's like, well, I was almost stepped on, son. We all have to deal with some stuff now that we own a zoo, okay? Deal with it. The daughter's like, I love it here. Can we stay forever? And Matt Damon's like, there's one more thing I gotta do before that happens. And like, turns to Dr. Sattler and he's like, will you marry me? And she's like, what the fuck? What kind of patriarchal fucking society do you think this is? This is an island in Costa Rica. I'm a female scientist. This is bullshit. I'm out of here. She storms off. Matt Damon's like, well, I tried. Give me a hug, kids. And like the kids all are like, yeah. And they're all happy and embracing. It's such a nice, warm ending to the film. So the moral of the story is that if your family's having problems, take a trip down to Jurassic Park and check it out. If you liked our movie tonight, subscribe to our channel for more great episodes. We got lots of good ones coming up, so be sure to subscribe. Like, comment on the video, and we'll see you next week for another great episode. I'm Patrick. This has been Stone Cinema. Peace.
I'm high on life, never coming down. Clouds of smoke billowing deep into the night. Smoke with me, babe, won't you? Marijuana shimmering, movie screen flickering. Smoke with me, babe, won't you?